Buckle up for the start. Car number 5, Kyle Sawyer, the Yonko Excavators car out of Kingston, New Hampshire. The 11, Jake Sturgis, the New England Racing Show car from Candia. We mentioned the number 14, Eddie Whitcomb Jr. Here they come. Bobby Timmons in car number 31. Green flag is out. Whoa, Leslie Keyser's in trouble. Les Keyser, the back end loosened up on car number 27, and he went into a slide, and fortunately he kept it off the concrete barrier on the inside of the front straightaway. So he will be needing some assistance to get that car positioned. And he will join Keyser on the back end of the field as they get ready to come up to speed. Here they come off the corner. Sperling's taking them to the green flag. We are underway. First 25-lap segment for the E-Keys for Cars Super Modifieds. Down the back straightaway, Lance Bartholomew jumps out in front. The Fremont, New Hampshire, number 12. Kyle Sawyer got loose. There goes Keyser around again in car number 27. Now Sawyer got loose through the apex, through 3 and 4. And I don't know, he got on the binders, and again, the back end came around on car number 27. So Leslie Keyser's not off to your typical Leslie Keyser start in the number 27 Super Modified. Lap down already. Memorabilia display here next week. And as far as the cars go, spoke with Rick this past week. Of course, the Super Sprint will be here. The number 0 Pinto and the number 0 McCarthy Gremlin. All right, here we go. The green flag on the Speedway. Back to racing we go. They're going to go wing to wing off the number 2 corner. Down the back straightaway. Sturgis on the outside of Sparky. Sparky drives it in hard down low. Sturgis to no avail. Comes out with the number 3 spot off the 4th turn. He'll try to line it up alongside Sperling and wrestle the position away as they work off the turn. Here comes Tommy Tomborello, the champ, on the outside of the number 4 turn. Goes to the outside of Sparky McIver, driving car number 21. Tomborello trying to make it work upstairs. So Sturgis wing to wing off 2. Down the back chute they go. Right alongside Sperling going into turn number 3. Lance Bartholomew is out in front. The Snap-on Tools number 12 car enjoys the lead. Former Mike Ordway car. Down the back straightaway, you got Sturgis continuing to put pressure to Sperling. Sperling doing a nice job down at the bottom, trying to hang on to that number 2 spot. He ends up giving it up to the number 11, and here comes Tommy Tomborello on the outside. Remember, they got 25 laps, the distance in this one, and they're coming around to complete lap number 6. Lance Bartholomew's the guy they're all chasing down the back straightaway. Got a good run going, driving a nice line through the turns and plenty of motor down the straightaway. McIver hanging tough, going right after Sperling. The Spark wants the number 4 position. Kyle Sawyer's next. Then Eddie Whitcomb Jr. The 27 car, Leslie Keyser, Bobby Weber Jr., Bob Timmons, and the 44. Here's McIver working the outside, making a good charge, but not quick enough as Sperling hangs on to the position. Next time around, we'll have 11 laps completed. It took a while to get it going, but boy, since we have gone green and stayed green, they're turning this place at a pretty good clip here. Jake Sturgis has got a lot of asphalt to cover to catch up to the race leader, Lance Bartholomew. Tomborello is in 3rd spot. 4th is Sperling, 5th McIver, 6th is Sawyer, 7th the number 14 car. That's Eddie Whitcomb Jr. Whitcomb Jr. right up behind Sawyer as we're going to be halfway. So there's 13 laps into the book spans. We have gone halfway. In the first 25 lap segment, Lance Bartholomew, the Fremont Flash, if you will, has got himself a comfortable lead over Sturgis. going to be catching up to the back of the field here. He's got plenty of time. Mike Murphy, car number 44. Bobby Weber Jr. slows. Something's amiss on the Weber number 19 car as he slows and is going to steer the 19 into the infield pit area. So Weber Jr. has dropped out of it. The 44 drops to the inside and lets Bartholomew go by. Your best race right now, fans, on the Speedway is for the number 4 position here. This is Sparky McIver in the black number 22. And that shiny number 61 is Mike Sperling from Rochester. They are having at it here for the number 4 spot down the back straightaway. Sparky looks to the inside. Sparky hanging on one-handed. That's the way he drives his race car. You can see him holding on to that roll bar going down the front straightaway. We got a caution. He did pass. And Leslie Keezer's pulled down the 3rd yellow flag in this one. An uncharacteristic run for Leslie Keezer as he pulls down the 3rd caution flag in the opening 25-lap segment for the E-Keys for Cars Supers Shootout. Located 8 Marblehead Street in North Andover, Massachusetts. The largest AAA automotive locksmith not only here in New Hampshire, but in the Commonwealth as well. All right, Brian Callen looks them over very, very carefully as they get set to go back to green. They get the flag, and here we go. Sturgis is going to try to pressure Lance Bartholomew. Let's see if Bartholomew can set that same pace he set prior to the caution. The yellow is out. Bobby Weber Jr. has got the number 19 car refired. And he's going to go tail end here as they get set. Here they come. Green flags over the Speedway. Back to racing we go. 3 wide. Battle for 3rd spot. Tom Barello 1 out here as he goes by McIver. Went by Sperling. Weber went way up high. Dusted the wall. No problem there. He continues on. Sturgis is going to challenge for the top spot. The point leader coming into the program here tonight. He wavers a little bit between 1 and 2. Gets back on the hammer down the back straightaway. He's got the champ Tommy Tombarello right in his wake as they come off the number 4 turn. 5 laps to go. McIver and Sperling 4th and 5th. But all the action's up at the front of the field here in the opening segment. Down the back straightaway, Sturgis dives down low, stays right behind Bartholomew coming off. Here's Sperling, and here comes the 14 car, Eddie Whitcomb Jr. to the bottom. Whitcomb moves into the number 5 spot on a nice move by the number 14 car to get that number 5 spot. Is Tom Barello, the team car, if you will, from the Whitcomb Racing Stable, pressuring Jake Sturgis, but Bartholomew, once he got those tires warmed back up again, is taken off and gets the 2 to go sign. Caution is on the Speedway. This time it's for the number 8, Jimmy Barker, the Tilton, New Hampshire driver. Here they come. Looking for that green flag. Simultaneously, they get on the green. Down the straightaway, they rocket and roar. Wing-to-wing action off the number 2 turn. Down the back straightaway, Sperling's going to go to the outside of Whitcomb Jr. Tom Barello and Sparky, look at them dice. White flag is out. Here's the 14 car down to the bottom with Eddie Whitcomb Jr., who's won a ton of 350 super modified feature races here and been a champion. They're coming around. They get the checkered flag. Who's it going to be? It'll be Lance Bartholomew, Sturgis, then the 21 car, Tom Barello, Whitcomb Jr., and Sparky McIver making up the top 5. Well, it took a little while to get to that number 25 lap, but I think you'll agree the racing was good, especially right down to the finish in that green-white checker situation. as Lance Bartholomew scores here tonight at Lee USA Speedway. Boys Towing in Exeter. Tisdale Transmission in Londonderry. We'll recognize more as the evening goes on. Here we go. Green flag, and we are underway. This is the Ironman division presented by Benson Lumber and Hardware. Through the turns, always fun and exciting, just like their counterparts, the hobby stocks. Put on some good races here in the 2014 season. We've got a yellow flag. I don't know. Brian's looking toward the first turn. I don't see anything. JAR Race Engines, Jesse Bousquet, Pittsfield, New Hampshire. These are all the associate sponsors that sponsor the handout that we have at the entrance to the Speedway every night. You can keep track of what's going on the program. All right, we are under green and getting this one going. Down the back straightaway. The 82 cars on the bottom. Correction, the 92. That'll be Austin Elliott as they come down the front straightaway. Into the turn now. Bennett's on the outside. Tyler Mitchell sticks his nose right in there in car number 60. And right ahead is car number 22, Adam Knowles. Here comes Horvath in car number 23, Evan Horvath. Red Cup Racing, Quality Auto Parts. Here they come off the number 4 turn as Mitchell goes way high. Pulls it right up alongside Horvath. Horvath had the opportunity, and he seized it to go to the inside and take that number 3 spot. But Mitchell's making it difficult for him down the back straightaway. Here comes Jeffrey Bennett. Jeff Bennett right there solid in that green number 81. He gets down out of the apron. I don't know if there was muck, mud, or water that sprayed up onto the inside of the third turn. Oh, we got the 76 car into the wall. Caution's out. That's Jeff Nadeau. That might be wet over there. Oh, yeah, I can see it from here, the very bottom of turn number 3. Looks like it may have taken a bit of a soaking. Can't tell how much from that car. The replica will be here. The car is built right to the specs of that La Rosa Pinto. There was a lot of people that had input on that car that were around the original Zero, that knew how that car was, how it was constructed, how it was built. All the things that they needed to know. Some very, very knowledgeable people helped with the construction of that car, their input. And then the McCarthy Gremlin will be here as well. That has been restored, and that is the original Gremlin. All right, we are racing here with the halfway mark being displayed to the field down the front straightaway. Knowles Racing, strong on the outside in car number 22. But take a look at Evan Horvath. Evan Horvath has been having an outstanding run here in 2014. Runs to the front most every week. And right now in heat race competition, after starting deep, he started 9th in the field, is now pressuring Austin Elliott on the outside for the top spot as they go into the corner. Keeps it down low, keeps it in tight, right alongside Elliott down the back straightaway. Look at Tyler Mitchell. He has made his presence known in car number 60. He's right on the back bumper of Austin Elliott. Your top 3. Adam Knowles is running 4th. 2 laps to go. 2 more laps to go in the heat race for the Ironman division presented by Benson Lumber and Hardware. Down the back straightaway now. Who's going to win this thing? They're only going 8 laps. Here comes Knowles right up. Here comes Jeff Bennett in the 81 car. Here's your white flag. 1 more lap to go. Tyler Mitchell is underneath Knowles and takes over the top spot. Wow. Tyler Mitchell just literally wrestled the top spot away from car number 92. Austin Elliott. Here comes Knowles. Here comes Horvath outside. And look at, here's the checkered flag. Whoa, there goes Mitchell tapping the wall. Well, we get a little aggressive in that last lap now, didn't we? Wow. And the crowd loves it. Juniors out of Manchester, New Hampshire. Then we've got the number 15 car. And That is going to be Dennis Dumas out of Nashua. He's also having a great season. The number 37 on the outside is Zach Fraser out of Nottingham. And here we go, the 0-3 at the back end of the field. Hobby stocks, always unpredictable, and a very exciting division here at New Hampshire Center of Speed as they blast off of turn number 2. Get on the hammer and skedaddle into turn number 3. Your opening lap leader is going to be Jay Avery in car number 85. Here's Chris Harding. Ooh, 3 wide going into the turn here. Kovaleski's the meat in the sandwich. Stefano goes into third, and Harding had a lift going into turn number 1. Here they are into the turn. Piasny's down low. They come to the corner, are off the number 4 turn, and down the front straightaway. DeStefano, he is right on the outside of Tori Kovaleski. Tori had a good run here last Friday night, and he's getting good pressure from car number 90. The point leader coming into the show tonight is the champion, Pat Tanguay. Piasny right up behind, going into the corner here, the 65 right behind Kovaleski. Off the turn, coming to you folks in the Checkered Flag Pub. Tip your brew. There you go. Bowman's into the wall. Kevin Bowman put some serious scruff marks on the wall over there, and that brings about the yellow flag. They lunged down that back straightaway, and they would come into the... ISMA will be in New England for 2 events next week. They'll be here Friday night and venture down to Waterford, Connecticut to join with the NEMA Midgets and the Valenti Modified Racing Series. Okay, here we go. The green flag back over the Speedway. They come rocketing down the front chute and into the turn. Here's DeStefano sticking in nice and tight right up alongside Avery. He gets on the throttle and he nudges ahead. He moves ahead. Nice run by Brian DeStefano. He held that thing down tight and he got on the throttle at the right time. Here comes Jim Piasny. Piasny's going to run hard off the number 4 turn. Here's Pat Tanguay. Pat Tanguay's going to go to the outside, 3 wide going into the turn. Who's going to lose out here? Well, it'll be further back. It'll be the number 69, Brian Thompson. They all checked up at the back end of the field, and Thompson got collected, and the back end went around on car number 69. Oh, the black flag is in the hand of Brian Callen. Somebody's getting it. It's Kovaleski. Here they come off the turn. They get the green flag from Brian Callen. DeStefano jumps right back out in front. Here comes Piasny. Piasny, he said in victory lane last week or the week before, this is the best handling and the fastest race car he's ever had in his career at Lee USA Speedway. And look at that number 65. It sticks. It's quick. They have gone the halfway. 5 laps down, 5 laps remain. The point leader and the reigning champ is running in third. That's Pat Tanguay. Jay Avery. Here comes Dennis Dumas on the outside. Keep an eye on the 15. Keep an eye on car number 33. Matt Cahueza's coming along in the 03 car. Started deep. Starting to roll and pick off cars in that 03 car. Second generation driver. Down the back straightaway, Piasny continues to work over the outside of DeStefano. They are inches apart coming off the number 4 turn. Tanguay still solid third. Dumas still right there in the 4th spot in car number 15. And on the outside, it'll be the number 33, Billy Clement Jr. getting by Avery, rolling into the 5th spot. Here they come, fans, off turn number 4. Brian shows them a pair. 2 laps to go. 2 more trips around. Piasny and DeStefano really duking it out here, putting on a nice show for you here in heat race competition. Here comes Dumas to the outside of Tanguay. They are bunched together. You can put a blanket over them. Coming off turn number 4. The white flag is out. Look at Clement Jr. Oh, we could be in store for a barn burner come feature time here tonight. The unpredictable hobby stocks, always fun, always exciting, putting on a show here in the heat. Who's it going to be under the checkered flag first? Here they come off the number 4 turn. It'll be, whoa, I think it's the 65. We are going to check with scoring. 65. All righty, Scott Tapley says the number 65, Jim Piasny, wins it on the outside. Boy, when you talk Ollie Silva, we've seen him do that many times. Kyle Roy's on the outside in car number 89. Nick Magnotti ran so good here last Friday night to victory lane number 63. Here he comes in the number 5 starting spot. Rollins, the 0-2, visited victory lane last Friday night. Then you got Ricky Porter with the number 92. Al Biovid in the 35. Ray Dinsmore's in the 18. Bobby Melvin, Patrick Stewart, Jimmy Russell. Here they come off the turn, down the straightaway. They scramble, dice, and dart for position. Bousquet's got the lead. The big guy from Pittsfield, New Hampshire. Told us in victory lane a few weeks ago he had to back away a little bit. But it's good to see the 07 of Bousquet running back up front here at Lee USA Speedway. Nose to tail pretty much down that back chute into turn number 3. Magnotti, quick off the turn. The Custom Iron Craft number 63 car putting the pressure to Tom Harton. Harton, formerly a Northeast Classic Lights competitor, moving into the late model sportsman division this year. They have had their fair share of problems trying to get that thing ironed out, but they feel like they're close. Right now, Harton's getting way high. Here's Magnotti. Here's Porter right behind him as they go into turn number 1. All right, we're going to be halfway now as they come off the turn. Halfway. Jesse doing a nice job. Nick Magnotti's in hot pursuit in car number 63. Ricky Porter still holding on. He's doing a nice job. He's been solid since the drop of the green flag, working his way up to the front of the pack. He is running in 3rd spot. Likewise for outside Al Biovid. Ovid's running in the 4th position, and then it's Jeff Rollins in car number. Oh, we got Russell ping pong into Bobby Melvin Jr., and Tom Harton became a victim. Tom Harton's right in front of the NASCAR Wheel and All-American Series logo on the back straightaway wall. .352. Ricky's got 355. And then 4 points behind Rollins is Nick Magnotti with 348. Kyle Roy's next with 317. Mark Pareto is right behind him with 314. So we've got some good competition going on for the championships here. Here's the green flag. Back to racing. Magnotti looked like he missed a gear. Whoa, we got Patrick Stewart around on the back end there. Almost collected car number 82. Magnotti did not get up. He might have slipped a shift there. Missed a gear and going up through the gearbox on that start. Stewart, he has the number 14 car refired up. Yeah, we're going to have a couple of big block supers come out of the racetrack. Oh, man, look at this, huh? Yep, we want all the... Prime Warehouse and Storage right on Route 125 up the street a piece here in Lee, New Hampshire. The proud sponsors of this division. Here they come. Brian turns them loose. Green flag over the speedway. Nick Magnotti's going to go to the outside. No problems getting up the speed this time. Look at Ricky Porter. Puts the nose of the number 92 down under. On the back straightaway, it's Al Biovid on the outside of the 92. A good shootout going there. Magnotti's going to go to the high side. Bousquet is right there in the 07. Jesse Bousquet had that center line. Here's Porter to the inside. Porter's going to make a run downstairs off the number 2 turn, and he lunges down to the inside of the 07 going into turn number 3. There's going to be 2 laps at the stripe. Rollins to the inside now. Jeff Rollins high atop the point standings in 2nd spot, moves into the 2nd spot. Here comes Jimmy Russell. He overcomes an earlier bout at the back end of the field here and has rolled the number 13 car into the 3rd position. So a nice run going for the veteran Jim Russell. Running in fourth spot, punted back there is Bousquet. Here comes Ovett to the inside. Albie Ovett looking to the bottom, going into the turn. Bryan throws the checkers into the air, and there's your winner. Ricky Putter. Rollins will finish second. A solid run to the finish in car number 13 for Jimmy Russell. He'll be credited with third spot. So the late model sportsmen are completed.